Right, everyone, I am back. Wario. We are going to be looking at the final two cups, one of my favourite courses, Wario Stadium, because it features my beloved Wario, my go-to character from Mario Kart. So, my shoulder is really aching. The pain always worsens as the night goes on, I've noticed, because the temperature drops further, and also I suppose because you've been moving around during the day, however careful you've been to try and avoid exacerbating, I suppose it is inevitable more or less. So bear with me, my steering may look as though Wario is intoxicated somewhat, but Wario is not intoxicated. I have written confirmation from Wario and Princess Toadstool's confirmation. It's just my shoulder really paining me, so bear with me. We'll see what we can do. I just love the openness of this course. It's so vast, you really do get a hint of a stadium. It's, all of the courses really do have their own attraction, but in terms of the courses taken previous to this one, courses in the first two cups, I cannot think of a single one being, well, I suppose Moo Moo Farm and maybe some of the others have some openness, but this seems so fast, and precisely because there's only really, for the track and the edges, just one colour with two different shades of darkness and stuff, but and Vario's image plastered everywhere, and a few arrows and some lights in the background, and silhouettes of people, but keeping the same colour helps everything to seem so vast and almost overwhelming when you first experience the course. You just get into the full throw of the thematic value, that you are in this wide course with 8 people. Sure, there's always 8 in this Mario Kart, but you really appreciate that. You can just imagine them all speeding alongside you and so forth. So I really like this course. It has a great thematic value, and I love the old thunder trick to launch it when someone is just about to try and cross the bridge. That's always fun to do. So who is first? Oh, Toadstool. Toadstool. I'm getting confused now. I keep thinking about Peach. A conspiracy about Peach being on Raymond Reddington's blacklist. See the universes that I have just had collide. I have just married them together with a singular desire to expedite their own thematic values and have them conjoined to give birth to a new. Avoid that. A new story. Oh, there's Toad having a piece. Stop checking their bank balance again. Thank you, Toad. You take some time to check your bank balance. I'm creating a new story spin-off that fuses the blacklist and the world of Mario Kart. Now, no one launched Thunder, I swear. If anyone, thank you very much. Thunder, lightning. There you go, Toad. That's what you get for advertising a failed search engine. Yahoo was fine, but Yahoo Answers, which turned really dodgy. But Cora's become the same. The amount of times people just copy and paste things from other websites and make out it is their own answer. And it's just, Yahoo Answers. The idea was so pure and noble, but of course it's humans. People started spamming and just linking to dodgy websites, and Quora we see as the more respectable platform, but make no mistake, if you've not seen it lately, it is just the spamming and stuff. It has gone downhill in that sense, but it's humans, what can you do? Unless you vet who can access the internet, and there is a good argument for doing that, of course, there will always be people who use it for nefarious purposes, to cause people stress, to incite fear and hatred and stuff. So that's the thing. People act so surprised, and it is always telling when people say the online world indirectly seeing it as another world. And I say it myself sometimes, although when I say it, I know it is an extension as such, or it is within our world. But then people say IRL for in real life, and again, some people, I know what they mean by something else, but some people really, especially reading YouTube comments and stuff, they really see it as a different world, the online world, where there are different rules and standards. They say, oh, it's just online, it doesn't matter. But it's still two humans talking to each other. If you are bullying someone, you're still bullying them. It does not matter if it is online or offline. What is this absurd? Is this get out of jail free card that they have in their head? Oh, it's online, it doesn't count. No, it does count. If you're an idiot online, you're an idiot offline, and you're an idiot in every world. I didn't even realise that was the end. I was too busy going on my moral tangent. But yeah, that really frustrates me to no end. The online world it exists in our world and is their way. It's not. I mean, of course, it can be fully immersive, particularly with modern day, virtual boy equivalents, VR headsets and stuff. I've not used any of the modern ones. I've not even used the Virtual Boy, but I know they can be immersive. But they are still our world. You still have your physical body. You may not be giving as much attention to it, but it still exists. You're still breathing. I sure hope so. You're still doing all these things. It's just it's another view of the world. Even when you are fully immersed in a role-playing game, and heaven knows I love to be fully immersed in a role-playing game, but you're one of the reasons you are so immersed is because it helps you deal with stress in your so-called real world, because they are the same world. And secondly, I'm not sure what I was going to say, because I felt like I always get nervous around this bit, but I actually handled that quite well until now. There are quite a few things just storming to the front of my mind for attention, but the point being that role-playing games they have so much thematic value. Excuse me, I'm just losing my train of thought. These games, role-playing games, you immerse yourself within these worlds, but you are still connected to the real world. That's why the attraction exists, I think, is the point I was going to make. It's not leaving our world. Some people see it as escapism, and some people may use it as escapism, but even escapism is not escapism, because in order for it to be escapism or some sort of escapism, it cannot be for escapism, because you have to be cognizant of the thing that you seek to escape from. I knew that penguin would get me sooner or later. That's why I'm always so nervous. Have some star power. You are going to, or at least subconsciously aware, cognizant, aware, pondering, deliberating on that which you are trying to escape from. It will be there spontaneously, which is why escaping from traumas and stuff never helps long term. It sometimes is desperately needed, obviously, to reach a calmer mental state and so forth, but long term, unfortunately, exposure therapy and immersion therapy and such are usually the ways to go, because you always have that trigger. You may not always know, but your body will know, and this is a brilliant opportunity to bring up a broadcast. I have the audio book, not the printed version, but Amazon are giving away a free audio book. They do it every now and again. I think when you get the crime trial, no, maybe not even within the Yoshi, no, not you as well, Luigi. He just stole third place from me. Anyway, I had some credits or maybe I actually purchased it, but I know I had a free audio book. At least one this year, I think, and one last year. The book is called The Body Keeps the Score. I cannot recall the author, but probably it's only one book with that title online, but I can link it in the video description. And a mental health professional recommended it to me, because she knows I've been through a lot of trauma. I say been through, obviously. The whole point is you still never leave trauma. You can reach a safer place, but Anyway, I was walking somewhere yesterday and I was listening to it. I thought, well, this is a perfect opportunity to finally catch up on it. And because I think I started listening to a chapter or two about some time ago, so just started from the beginning actually. He's talking about the author about, I think he was working as a psychiatrist or psychologist. I suppose it would be psychiatrist because I think he was prescribing medications, so it would be a psychiatrist. There was this army veteran with PTSD and so forth, and he was surprised by how little books there were, or whatever I'd done to the screen, I changed the map. There were on the subject in the local library, I think it was. There we go, first place. Now let's change, there we go, let's go back to the map. So yeah, the book is called The Body Keeps the Score, and it's about, from what my friend told me a year or two ago, how this is the course where I get nervous with the water. This is the one I was thinking of earlier, another green course. It's it does get overlooked how the body keeps the score, hence the title. It's good that we think about this psychology. I knew that's damn water. That's we focus on psychology, but also the body does keep the score, and we see it sometimes with people. Instantly going to shaking a knee or leg when anxious, for instance. Leg, foot, knee, that area, or certain behavioural avoidance behaviours and so forth. I suppose you could, in terms of if someone's not really recognised as psychology or are, but also recognise, physical disappearance and stuff. As in the moment, someone not just being absent, long-term or absent from a social event or what have you, but flinching is a good example, of course, and people so instinctively flinch, I could say. I was joking when I was doing the first two cups about Peach having Ultra Instinct, referencing Goku in the world of Dragon Ball, using Ultra Instinct, but obviously in our real world, how could he do that? Are we going to fake item box? There are real versions of Ultra Instinct, of course, and not just martial arts, as I sound what I'm talking about. Well, not martial arts. I'm sure there is no version of Ultra Instinct, or there is, there's just instinct, or very heightened senses. But what I mean is specifically outside of martial arts, we do have obviously things like flinching, where you are not even aware someone's going to attack you, but the sudden movement, you just instantly move back because you are so used to being abused and bullied. Your body has kept a score. It might not be quite what the author was mentioning, as I sound very, I'm not sure if I'm on chapter 2 now. What's one of the fake item boxes out there? That's pretty good actually. Kudos to whoever that was. But this is the end. We've got to get moving now. Let's use this mushroom to mess things up probably. But no, grab a box. This is the no. Oh no. Now I'm not going to qualify a watch. That's okay, we can have an extended chat now. Unless I can take Bowser out in time. No, it's too late. So 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes in total, gosh. Yeah, so the body keeps the score. Instinctive flinching and long-term flinching, but I'm sure we will go into this later on anyway. But yeah, it's definitely, one of those books when you're reading it, and I recommend you listen to Katie Morton on YouTube, an American therapist. He's one of those people where as soon as they speak, or Katie speaks in her case, you're nodding your head. This is the attraction, because in the case of both, the book or audio book in my case was recommended it to me. I was not looking for him. She was, she knew that he was, she without going into detail, she has her own experiences with trauma, so she's quite wise and experienced, and she knew that I would find the book helpful as in that he was not peddling some, dangerous nonsense or dangerous pseudoscience, whatever. And what am I doing? This is terrible. No, come on, concentrate, Barry. Where's Lukiter? Come on. Or Luca, as people used to call him. I'm not sure why, but it's his unofficial name. Lukiter. But yeah, and in the case of Katie Morton, again, it's the YouTube algorithm. I had no idea who she was. I came across one of her videos. One about grief, that was not the first, but that's one, naturally, that stayed in mind even more than the others, which were also really good. I've seen a good few of her videos now. And yeah, you're just nodding your head thinking, you are speaking the truth. Not speaking my language, you're speaking the truth. This is absolute truth, objectively speaking. One video she was talking about the nonsense of, the stages of grief, that you have to go through these stages in this order because so many people still have that expectation. She speaks so much sense, Katie. Again, she has her own experience. She's not just a therapist. She has, she's been public about certain things she's been through, and I think she's still going through because your mind keeps the score, as I was saying earlier, but your body keeps the score as well. And sometimes, it's difficult when you still are being traumatized, whether through flashbacks or a physical abuser is still present or there's a challenging situation and so forth. But another focus is how when you are no longer being threatened, your body, as I say, keeps the score as well as your mind. It's important to stress the mind keeps the score, but the body as well. So you may act as though you are still afraid and such because you've not fully caught up to reality. You need to reset your mental state in some way. And I know you can also go into detail about there's also the lymphatic system. There's parasympathetic and lymphosympathetic. Anyway, I will check up. No, that I'm not speaking nonsense, but you know what I'm on about, I'm sure. For certain stresses and things. And a good friend of mine was mentioning this to me a couple of years ago. I think she was talking about breathing control and stuff to help. So yeah, it's just, I do recommend it. I know I've read very little of it, but the friend who recommended it, she has her own experiences, and also she's on her mental health. She's on the professional side of mental health as well, so she's has both sides covered. And as I say, from what I briefly was reminded of when I started from the beginning again yesterday, listening to it through my headphones to accompany me during a walk, which also helps to make it a bit less stressful. Don't go. Why am I obsessed with going in the water? I swear I do it on purpose. I can't see Wario need to swim. There we go, that torturous course is over. So the book is called The Body Keeps the Score. I have my phone with me, so I could probably quickly, while it tallies the score, I could... no, his name's not Burkle, but for some reason that came to mind. I think that's a name from the Blacklist, but let me try to... Well, actually, it would be on my... because I have the audio on my phone, so the... Vessel, that's it. Vessel... Oh, hang on, I have to accelerate. We will check in a moment. It's Vessel, someone. The Body Keeps the Score by Vessel, somebody. Other names currently unknown because we have a race to finish. I'm sorry, I do apologise. The Brewers, as everyone, or maybe it was just in my family, like to call them. Go to them and I say, mate, no, what? Oh, stop it, you sausage. And this bridge used to make me nervous. I know it is not just yet in a moment. Look, Luigi has star power and he's going slower than ever. I have to go out of my way next to knock into him. For some reason, I would just get so nervous, and that makes you twiddle the joystick, and of course if you just drive straight you'll be perfectly fine. So it's again creating a situation out of nothing. Come on, Peach, let's see your Ultra Instinct. She's done it again. I swear she actually does have Ultra Instinct. And this bit, for some reason, I always bump the edges. Okay, well played. Well, very well played. I knew I was going to fall in as well. It was a double whammy. Well played, to be fair. That was good. Whoever it is, I'm not annoyed actually. That was good. That was well played. I do not know who to give credits to, but it was somebody. Somebody set me up. So yeah. Sliding brewers and thwomps and... Oh, stop it, you silly sausage. At least Peach had some difficulty, and yet somehow she came out on top. Guess her mortgage arrears, that problem has been solved now. She seems to be concentrating on the race. And I am 7th, this is not good at all. Come on, Larry. Oh, I 6 Peaches. I'm not sure what she was doing. I have no explanation for her behaviour. But she really does have Ultra Instinct, doesn't she? So I used to sometimes jump quite a bit to try and correct my calls. Now she's got Star Power, and again she's hardly sped up. I suppose it was more for invincibility in these days rather than increased speed. But I'm sure it was supposed to increase speed. Maybe that's just a legend we created. So people weren't even that far ahead. Well, they are now. I just messed up. I remember there was a rumour that you could free that brew or are they thwomps or wants? Because we always think about the Mario 64 calls. They were, because Womps Fortress and not Thwomps Fortress. So yeah, these are Thwomps. Curious sounding name, like a Wild Owl name for a character. No, don't sleep. Oh, they didn't come up with the song note thing, so I'm not sure what happened at that useless screenshot. How on earth am I 3rd? I'm sorry, but that's just... I shouldn't be 3rd, I should be 8th. I don't know what's going on here, but at least I've not seen any glitches. I will get my wish, it seems. I will get my wish. Take out your shoe. Oh, no, I do not qualify. No, I should have kept quiet. I was too honest. Honest. Yes, I know. Drag it out, why don't you? My second lap was 59 seconds. That was my quickest. I suppose that was when I did start to take it a bit seriously. Before I then became complacent and started spreading rumours about freeing Thwomps. So let's just take out the competition straight away. Let's be serious. Oh look, Toad, I found your friends. Some mushroom heads. Let's speed ahead. No, that's still not going to work. No, don't snap. I could hear the sounds, but I got away with it last time somehow. Even though there was no song note to confirm, so. Stop with your dodgy laugh. No, don't see, that's when I get nervous, when I enter back to the wrong angle and start twiddling the joysticks and stuff. What is your favourite racing game if you have one? Do you have a favourite racing? I mean, where do you begin? Yeah, have you ever played a bad racing game? What is a bad racing game? You know, you have to appreciate the work that people have put into making it, even if it is buggy. I mean, like I say, Mario Kart 64 is incredibly buggy, yet it is so charming. It's one of the buggiest racing games I've played by far. It has character, it has charm. And, you know, decades later we still play it. It speaks for itself. Bowser has Star Power, and I drove into a fake item box. Why did I do that? That was unforgivably silly. Remember me? Enough of your Italian, Luigi. We are going to overtake you, and yet I have a suspicion that that's not going to happen. Thank you, Mario. You blew up the fake item box. I was getting a bit concerned about that. Oh, it's fake. item box central. What's Mario doing? After his star power ran out, he forgot how to accelerate. Are you in debt as well? Are you having some gambling? Where's Mario? Oh, he's gone. That's Bowser. Where's Mario? Bowser ate Mario. That doesn't make sense. I'm 7th. Wait, so I overtook Mario, but how? He must have really shrunk small when I used the lightning. This game is getting stranger and stranger just when you think you know all of its glitches and secrets. How did Mario shrink so small? They should have done that in the Mario Kart, have the poison mushrooms that shrinks you. That would be a good move, wouldn't it? They haven't done that, have they? I think they should. If anyone is listening from Nintendo, I'm sure they are, they will want to take this video down for copyright reasons. We will not let them. However, I'm not going to finish this race in an acceptable position. Oh, hang on. No, still not. No, I can take one more out. Someone breaks down for lunch or something. No, 5th again. What's going on? That's unacceptable. Yeah, look at my times, all above a minute. Quite a few seconds for lap 2 and 3. It all went downhill after the first lap. Okay, we're going to... Two, one, go. Okay, these ones are easy to ignore. There you go, waiting for us. Yeah, I like the way you went extra left, I'm sure, more than you normally do. So you have a bit of intelligence behind you, a bit of adaptability. Don't die, you missed it. No, what am I doing? There's Toad. Hello Toad, no I do not want your phone which is loaded with malware and saddled with gambling debt. Sorry, I have my own credit card. Luigi, Luigi's in some trouble. When is Luigi not in trouble? Oh, sorry, I just destroyed a living creature. Are they living? Animated anyway. Oh, I was going to get away with him. Well, I was hoping to get away with him. Oh, whoa. Are you on fire, Luigi? Are you okay? I blame it on Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong he upset me. Donkey Kong always upsets me. He's just that kind of guy, you know, he's just out to get people all the time. Wario is just misunderstood. Wario just likes collecting treasure. When is Wario going to have another game? We need representation for Wario. It's me and Wario. There should be a Mario and Wario team up, that would be really good. You could switch between them like you can in Donkey Kong 64, as in between different Kongs, in case anyone's thinking, I don't remember being able to play as Wario and Mario in Donkey Kong 64. Yeah, it was a special edition version, you had to pay £50 extra for it, I'm afraid. Not many people know about it. But that's the thing, we can go, I know with Rare there's licensing, but we could go back and edit old games, so to speak, like they've done with, I know this is a much simpler game from a programmatic view, but F-Zero 99 is now F-Zero, the SNES version has now become F-Zero 99. I know it's a very different game, I suppose, just looks like it has similar aesthetics and engine, but we can go back and, Donkey Kong 64 back in the day, what it must have taken 2 years to program. Sticking with that beautiful example of a game, and it is the most beautiful game. Second, we can move on, purgatory has ended. Now we have the game already existing, so we're not starting from scratch anyway. We could add in Wario added. It's sort of like downloadable content, of course, but DLC has become a bit of a scam, hasn't it? Let us release a quarter of the game, and you have to pay £50 to download the other game, which will cost you money, especially if you are on a metered internet connection. You will use up your allowance, so you'll never actually be able to play the game which you bought. I mean, it's something for consumer law as well worldwide. We should make it clear, say to these publishers, these developers, it has to say what percentage of the game is completed, how on average, or even mandates that you have to state how long you will support the game for with stability fixes, and also then for optional extras like more downloadable content, like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 has a new chapter, Future Saga chapter. So thematic additions versus stability bug fixes and things. There should be a guarantee, but it still does not happen. We just turn a blind eye to it. We say, yeah, you can sell your games in this country and in that country and all over the place. And the servers could go offline after 2 days after someone plays the game, but purchases the game even has probably not even had a chance to play it. It really frustrates me to know, and consumer law is way behind what it should be, where it should be rather. It's silly. Okay, we have one more cup remaining, the cup which features Rainbow Road. So I've had 1 gold cup and 2 silver cups. Can we secure a second gold cup? 150cc again, and Wario, and special cup DK's Jungle Parkway, Yoshi Valley, Banshee Boardwalk, which I still have nightmares about. I mean, that's tougher than Rainbow Road, and the aforementioned Rainbow Road. So here we go. My right shoulder's doing a bit better now. Now it's my left shoulder. This always happens. Maybe because I shifted position, but it always travels from one part of the body to the next. But hopefully I can drive a little more efficiently. Yeah, this is quite a vast course in its own way. It has a ramp and a cave. It has some different features. Yes, Yoshi Circle. I timed it just right. But Bowser got away with it. Why did it give me thunder, lightning when I was, I must have been 4th or 5th or something when I hit an item box? That was odd to give it to me when I was not, 6th, 7th or 8th. It's normally the reserve of people who are trading behind a bit, but I put it to good use, if I may say so. Here's Yoshi, back with a vengeance. Yoshi, I need to talk to you about your insurance. I need to talk to you about Yoshi's Island. When are you going to have a new Yoshi's Island? I demand a new. Can we have a new Yoshi's Island? Hello Yoshi, hello Yoshi, I'm trying to talk to you. Can we have a new Yoshi's Island game, please? Hello, Yoshi. Yoshi's blanking me. Yoshi's in one of his moods again. You just ignore him. It's the debt. It's the debt. He's in debt as well. Everyone's in debt. They haven't been paid for the game they appeared in decades ago. They're still waiting for their paycheck. Bowser has had to sell the car because the car payments are too unaffordable. Wario gave up his pink limousine. It's a tough life being a kart racer in a video game. Okay, where is, it is Bowser still is first. There's Yoshi. Okay, now you want me. You were not talking to me before, were you? No, you were not. Don't pretend that you were. Here I go. Hey Yoshi, can I speak to you about your unpaid insurance premium, please? Don't even think about it, Yoshi. I'm driving terribly because I'm obsessed with trying to knock Yoshi off. That was on my shoulder. That was just going out of my way to try and bump off Yoshi because he refuses to start in a new Yoshi's Island thing. I played Yoshi's Woolly World. That's the one where I pick your arm. Which one is it? No, I think it is Yoshi's Woolly World for Wii U, because I now I've had for a little while now a working Wii U. So that's good. It has all of the charm of Yoshi's Story and Yoshi's Island. Yeah, it is a great successor to all of them. It's a spiritual successor. Sure, I overtook Bowser somehow. Was it Yoshi who's second? Where's Bowser? Bowser's not in the top 4 according to the charts. That's weird. Oh, now Bowser's 4th. What? Who took out Bowser, wasn't he? Did they just have a silent agreement to swap carts somehow? Transport themselves from one cart to the other? How did Bowser drop to 4th? That's weird. I mean, one moment I was second, and then I was first. I think he must have driven off into the water or something. There was no water nearby, was there? How peculiar. How peculiar indeed. Okay, Yoshi Valley. This is one of my favourites as well because I love that you do not know your precise position. Of course, you can triangulate, you can surmise, and so forth. But I like how they try to give each course its own little thing, its own gimmick, in a meaningful way, and how there are so many different routes that splinter off into other routes, and firing green shells was a bit dangerous, so I fired it backward. Bowser, see you later. And the giant Yoshi egg, of course, that's another bonus. I like blowing it up with star power. See you, Luigi. But yeah, that was close. And not having sight, that always makes things exciting in a racing game. Having very few fences just here and there. Yeah, it's a very interesting course. I saw that banana skin, whoever laid it. Who is first? I mean, I'm presuming I'm second and Toad is third. But almost second, now he's second, more or less. But let's see if I can get Toad. Why did it? I should look at the map, I could look at the map, but I find the map a bit distracting. And again, in this course, I like to just keep things a mystery. I love the vibe. Oh, it's Peach. Peach is first. Right, okay, I would imagine. Ultra Instinct again, Toad does not have Ultra Instinct. Sorry. This is gambling debt. I should stop going on about gambling debt. Oh, come on now. Where's everyone going? Where's everyone coming from? Things can easily go wrong in this course if you're not careful, so do needs to be careful. Oh, well, at least you took out Donkey Kong as well, to be fair, so I do not feel quite so bad now, but I must be about third, fourth. I was second, I'm pretty certain. And now I've slipped behind thanks to a certain antagonist, just because he's riddled with gambling debt. I mean, we did try to warn him, we tried to help him, he just kept ignoring us and turning downhill. Our blue shell, there we go. And of course it hits the fence, useless blue shell. No wonder you cannot get refunds, because it'd be out of business, the Cooper brothers, I guess, whoever rates the blue shells. And I'm trying to get Toad, you silly sausage Peach, you are an annoying... Oh, that must have been a fake item. Pox or Toad just wanted to break for no reason. But the thing is, now I'm vulnerable, because he will no doubt get an item. Oh, I missed an item. Oh wait, Bowser. No, Bowser's first. No, Yoshi's first. Luigi's second. No, I'm not going to qualify. What? That's... 6? How? Why? 6th, I was... What the heck happened there? That went all topsy-turvy. Oh, I thought it was going okay, but that's the thing about this course. You can play tricks with you, give you a sense of confidence, but actually the person you think is ahead is only ahead of your group, people within a certain area, to actually say are in the last 4 rather than in the top 4. You may become first and not see anyone around, giving you the impression that you are first out of 8, but you're just first out of the bottom 4. Okay, let's go left this time. And always go right. Let's shake things up. Oh yeah, they have spinies of some kind. I remember now. Okay. Go on, Peach. I was going to say, Peach, use your head. If you're getting in closer, you are just asking for trouble. Okay, you're rotating to the... Let's grab a fake item box. A fake item box? I mean a mystery box. I'm obsessed with fake item boxes because I've seen so many. Okay, let's keep going, let's keep going. Slip, slip, yes, yes. Yippee! See you, Mario. No more yippee for you. No, 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 don't. Oh, I thought I was going to go. Oh, no. And it's such a dramatically slow job. I mean, look at her picks you up quickly enough, but what the heck? Why have you faced? Okay, I need a refund. Look at her have me face the wrong way. That's a new glitch. That's just adding insults to injury. Honestly, that's okay. I must be 8th now. I know how quickly you can change positions in this course. Me? Stupid. Okay, I wasn't 8th. Probably am now. Okay, now that's golden mushroom is actually pretty useful for this part, so let's use that up to really catch up. Because the only thing is it will prevent you from grabbing another box. Okay, and then that's okay, fine. That was once a red shell. Yeah, that will almost certainly hit the wall. There's no one near enough. I was trying to find someone, I think. Okay. I have a feeling Bowser is in the top 4, almost certainly, actually, because I've passed quite a few, haven't I? So, go into it, Bowser. Yes. Let's grab an item box, just... Oh, how many times are you going to get that? Oh wait, this is the end. So I may be 3rd. I just noticed Peach, Mario and Toad have finished, Donkey Kong's 3rd and I'm 4th. Okay. Well, it is a pass. Quickest lap was 55 seconds and 33 milliseconds. Longest was 1 minute and 4 seconds and 15 milliseconds. Okay. So, 2 courses left, Rainbow Road, but first the dreaded, the almighty, the perfidious, perfidious is a bit harsh, I'm not sure how a course could be perfidious, deceptive. Even when aiming for simplicity, it can lead you into a sense of complacency, and then you realise, yeah, okay, it's just squares and rectangles, but then bats start flying at you and everything just goes wrong. The stress level just skyrockets, don't you agree? Oh, there's the giant's cheap. Okay, let's take you out. Let's drive off if we can help it. I have an item for you. Oh, it's this part. This is the part. This is evil, this part. It's just... everything goes wrong and you get stuck and you just have nightmares about it, and then you get stuck in the corner there. Right, have a red shell. There you go. They actually work on this course. But you know, that's good, that changes your strategy. That's good that they can be less reliable on certain courses. So it's no doubt an unintentional quirk, but a quirk nonetheless, which adds to the challenge. So it actually went back because it sensed those approach. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Oh, that was close, almost screwed up quite badly then. Take some banana skins. No, okay, fine. Leave them for Donkey Kong. I mean, I'm not sure what he would do with the banana skins. maybe recycles them into fertilizer or something. Donkey Kong's Ponzi scheme, I'm not sure how it would be a Ponzi scheme, but he asks for investment from people and he never delivers. Donkey Kong never delivers. Remember when, I love the Donkey Kong Country cartoon. Remember when they actually have an election, they start talking about democracy. It was just so funny hearing the characters talk about it. And how Candy Kong actually considered voting for King Carol. It's just so funny. I love how the show knew not to take itself too seriously. Yeah, it was a French-Canadian. I was doing so well. So well. It was a French-Canadian production, I do believe. I need to get it on DVD, but they are long out of print and the prices keep going up. But they have been uploaded to an official rights holder on YouTube for some while, so they should not get taken down. Every single episode from what I recall. I'll have to watch that again. I could make some reaction videos. It would be nice to share my thoughts with you. It might not be nice for you to hear them, but if you want us to. And no, don't. So anyway, yeah. It all went downhill after the second lap. It is just such a comical show. It really is so beautifully absurd and illogical. And Cranky Kong, he's always meta, always tapping on the fourth wall, if not breaking the fourth wall, like in the Donkey Kong Country games. It is absurd. You have to say it is such a beautiful cartoon CGI show. I really wish that there were a continuation of it. I did actually, a few years ago, I did work on my own version, obviously, if I were able to release it, if I finished the CGI models, the scripts and everything. I started 1 or 2 songs, I think, for it. Obviously there would be copyright issues, could change the names of characters and things, I suppose, but so I would need to get the attention of Donkey Kong somehow. Donkey Kong does not actually exist to get the attention of Nintendo, the rights holder, and see if see if they'll be open to a revival. But Nintendo would not answer their emails to anyone, to just anyone. So the best shot would be to release a prototype on YouTube and see if that gets Nintendo's attention. But yeah, I've not been able to work on it for years because there are many other projects and things going on. But I did start writing scripts and using Blender to design 3D models and things for updated looks of the characters. Clump, I think I was designing Clump. Clump is so funny. He's a curious character, and a Crasher, and who was the Pirates guy? So they did actually have pirates in the Donkey Kong Country games, or Donkey Kong Land, maybe the spin-off series. They had a different name though in the cartoon. I can't remember the name. But yeah, I just find it. I find it hilarious. It is something which really cheers me up. It's just so absurd, It's so outrageously. Did Peach just drive off? Did she? I'm sure she just drove off. This game is messing with my head. But maybe she has a debut item and went invisible. Oh, she's in 3rd place, which is ahead. There she is. But yeah, I don't know. This game is messing with my head. This is almost the end, and I just messed up again. In fact, I can actually see the finish now. Let me guess, I'm now 5th. Oh, Peach has kindly slowed down for me. 4th, 3rd. Come on, Rainbow Road rates us. Come on, let's. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Don't drive into the banana skin. No. There we go. 3rd place. No, slipstream. We need slipstream. No. Too late. Oh well. Pass is a pass. Yeah. I've completely forgotten what I was going on about, but something or other. Oh yeah, the Donkey Kong Country cartoon. I can watch it time and time again. I was talking to my friend earlier today by phone, and he knows I love Yes Minister and Yes Prime Minister, some of the funniest comedies ever. So he always says to me, "Oh, I was watching your favourite comedy." Because he has a TV. I do not have a TV on. Too modern. No, which is just a joke. But there's nothing wrong with having a TV. But at the same time, there's some truth in that. My entry point, I have the world of YouTube, and TVs, they have their charm. They definitely have their charm, but I can get by fine without one. I have a monitor, I have a laptop, phone, and so forth. So, and it saves on the subscription fees anyway. Obviously, I pay for broadband, but other than that, I do not have Netflix. It would be nice to have Netflix, as I say. That would be another subscription. Maybe in the future, some point. Oh yeah, they changed on which. So I played the Mario Kart 8 version on Wii U. That was great. It's not really that similar to this console. So it really did change quite a bit from what I can recall. Okay, I'm first. Can someone provide some competition? That was almost my competition. The jaws of defeat will illumine over my presence. There we go, finally. And have a green shell as well. But yeah, I have no idea what I was on about. I really do not understand. Because I never know, don't you know? Yahoo! Search without search engine. There we go, that's Toad out of the picture. Once again. Yeah, back to Yes Minister and Yes Prime Minister. The Donkey Kong Country cartoon is so different to Yes Minister and Yes Prime Minister, but I get so much from both of them. I'm so open-minded when it comes to humour. I like the cleverest, most witty scripts, and I also like the silliest things. There's different moods. Oh, just got away with that. Just got away with it. Different moods, different phases in your life, whatever. Both are so great. But you should see my YouTube search history. I go from Yes Minister to Donkey Kong Country. It's just what the Toad was rolling backwards. I think that's the gambling debt again. Honestly, it's got out of control. He needs to do something to help him. I feel for Toad, I really do. But yeah. Oh no. Again, I got away with it. I really should not have done that time, but somehow I did. Yeah. Yes, I did get someone with it. Strike one. Have a banana skin as well, please. I like how the music is stopped. That's another thing that happens in this game. The music just randomly stops. Something else broken down somewhere. And I got someone else with another green shell. Yeah, I did glance at the map just now, and just a moment ago, and saw that. Oh, actually, no, it was misleading. There's no one immediately behind. Or someone is picking up speed a little, quite a bit actually. So let's not get complacent. I love the light show. Just saw Yoshi's face. That's why I'm seeing things. It's the stress. I'm just full of guilt, thinking, okay, someone's lobbing banana skins. I'm full of guilt thinking about what Toad goes through with his gambling issues. Come on, let's get first place. Let's finish today's races with first place. This is the final course. Unless there are some secret ones you can unlock, which were not discovered. Even decades later. Oh good, I stole mushroom from someone. That stops them from potentially overtaking and gives me a bit of protection when someone tries a last minute. Actually, I like how he does actually home in on you slightly. That's good. There we go. Grab a final box. No one overtake. Final mushroom. There we go. It's in the bag. Oh, wait, that's not final lap. Oh, whoops. So I wasn't even... Why did I think it was final lap? I suppose because the laps are that much longer. And I like how it now gives an accumulative time rather than a per lap time. Okay, it was only a second lap. It's now, and now everyone overtakes, of course, naturally. Course. Yeah, you do not want green shells on this course. Oh, okay, maybe you do. So yeah, Donkey Kong Country is just so, but it is somewhat similar in to Yes Minister and Yes Prime Minister is what I was going to say in that. So both are quite satirical. They both are meta. They both are very observationary. They both are saying, "Look at this." In the example of Donkey Kong Country, it's often Cranky Kong or just the characters, doing what they do. But you being a viewer, of course, you are observing their foibles and such, where they are written in such a way that clearly, echoing things that happen in our lives or, making humorous contradictions, what have you. And in the case of Yes Minister and Yes Prime Minister, obviously it's about the British political system of the time, the civil service in particular, and the Prime Minister and how other ministers operate, particularly James Hacker before he was elected Prime Minister, took over in the Christmas special. How they behave, their foibles and so forth. It's we live in that world. We are, some would say, a victim of democracy, some would say benefactors, some would say both. But the point is, we live in that. So that's why it's so humorous. You have someone to laugh alongside, someone to laugh with you alongside the pain of, the shortcomings of democracy and the British political system and other political systems. There we go, now it's the end. My mushroom did not activate for some reason. Okay, that was weird. And that certainly was not a euphemism of any kind. But yeah, I need to give my shoulder rest, so that's good timing. But yeah, that was good. All caps completed and a nice chat about life. But yeah, it offers that. It's not insight. Well, I suppose some of it is insight, maybe, but so much even else remained unchanged politically, and it's allowing you to have some humour alongside the pain of human foibles in general, errors, corruptions, and mistakes, but also being thought-provoking. And then Donkey Kong Country does it itself in its own way. It unleashes these absurd moments, and so much is about the dialogue, like with Yes Minister and Yes Prime Minister, although with Donkey Kong Country there can be facial expressions, Donkey Kong the cartoon, whatever it is called, they have facial expressions, and Paul Eddington is famous for having good facial expressions, for being able to express himself, which he uses well in Yes Minister and Yes Prime Minister without speaking a single word. He just launches into these eye-catching expressions which say it all. Okay, so we did not manage to earn two gold, so 3 silver and 1 gold is the total, but that is fine. It is a cold day and my shoulder is killing me. Now my left shoulder. It was my right, it is now my left. So I'm not sure if this is a political reference. My body is the body does keep the score after all. It's my body trying to lean to the left. But I will leave you with that thought to consider, because we have the lovely credits now, and I need to stop this recording. But thank you for watching and listening.